Welcome, everyone, on a Friday night. Beautiful football weather, wind blowing a little bit. I'm Will Torrez. We are VSN. Alongside tonight with me is legendary Coach Swearingen. Coach, how we doing tonight?
Hey, it's a great night. Like you said, Will, that west wind the breeze is blowing. For people watching, that's left to right on your screen. It's a great night for football.
Yeah, and a great night for football. Little updates to let everybody know. Mills will not be starting at quarterback today. He's got some kind of injury bug. Something's going on. They will put Youngers on there. Now, the only difference with that, Coach, look, they're both great athletes. This is the only difference. When Youngers goes when Mills is at quarterback, that just gives them another position that they can get the ball to Youngers somehow, you know. And
exactly.
It makes them a better team, in other words.
Yes, most definitely.
But on top of that, Coach, it's not just Youngers that is hurt. There's also number 12, Jonah Estrada. I just talked to his dad, and this is coming from his dad. He will be out today and doesn't look positive for the rest of the season. So that's coming from his dad. So it was that's a sad note. We've always been a Jonah Estrada fan here. And it's unfortunate, but that is football, Coach. As we know, everybody's always a play away from season injury.
If you're in coaching for any length of time, that's one of the adversities that teams have to overcome. You're going to have dings, you're going to have injuries, and sometimes, God forbid, but you do have serious injuries. So everybody goes through them.
Yeah, so that's a tough thing for first-year head coach, Coach Pete Blinko. Now, one thing that we happened to see, we actually were here, we did the highlights for that first game in Hopeville. He's very dynamic. He just loves to spread the ball. Well, I like to look at it as these young guys, you know, they're just wide open offense. You know, they're slingers, they're gunslingers is what they are, Coach. and I know it's a little bit different from our age, a little the power game, but I like seeing these young guys come up with all kinds of new ways to get the ball downfield.
You know, we're fixing to have the national anthem, Will. We'll get back to that.
Let's have our national anthem. Sing O Glory by, I can't see from here who's out there representing them, but it looks to be the Cadets. So we'll take a moment for our national anthem, be right back after this.
Please
Yeah, Manny comes down here.
Okay.
Why, what's the problem?
Oh, I had to run it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, just go upstairs. Manny's supposed to be here with Joaquin. Boy, where's my drink? Yeah, let me have one.
I thought you wanted for the players.
No, to show on camera. So to finish the conversation Coach and I were having after this break, Coach, gunslinging mode.
Okay, the influence comes, let's face it, from looking at primarily college football, because that's what the majority of the offenses do today. And it all, a lot of people think that it all went back to Mike Leach and Hal Mummy with that air raid offense. But the guy who pioneered spreading out and just opening up, and Will, you'll remember this, was a coach named Mouse Davis at Portland State when he had Neil Lomax. And, man, I mean to tell you, they set all kind of national passing records.
All right, let's get out to John Seaman out in the field right now.
Okay, so let me introduce the rest of the crew. On sideline will be Hector Tarango. On Central, you're going to have Mr. Lloyd James. Your back judge will be Bruce Hartsock. Your umpire will be Sean McLaughlin, and I'll be your referee today, John Seaman. Okay, let's have a good, clean game. Mr. Eric Rodriguez, the school board president, will be conducting the coin toss, and the coin will be provided by Miss Sandy Nugent. So, the eagle on the back will be tails.
Just leave it open.
Front of it
just
will
leave
be
it open,
head.
if you could. That way
Central,
it's
you
not.
travel the furthest. What are you going to
Yeah.
call? Heads. Central call heads. Mr. Rodriguez, go ahead. And it comes up. Tails. Tails. Yeah, you won the toss, Southwest. What are you going to do? Receive, right? Yes. So do me a favor. Central, line up that way in front of Mr. McLaughlin. You guys line up right here. Right here. Right in front of me.
Okay, as we get back to action, that was a great shot. We get to see where
Southwest has won the toss and is elected to receive. Gentlemen, let's have a good game. Shake hands. Nice to...
Coach, now let's talk about the Central Spartans a little bit.
I talked to the coaching staff before the game. I asked them if they had a good week of practice. They said a very, very good week, and they're basically healthy. The coaching staff also, I asked them when they were going to get Jared Martin, their defensive end, back, and they said that they most likely look for him to play in the Imperial game. But they are ready to go. They're healthy. I counted. Central's got 61 men in uniform tonight. Southwest has 33.
Yeah, and I mean, it's unfortunate. The city championship, the stands are packed right here. The crowd's into it, Coach.
Yep. Rivalry game.
It's a rivalry game, and this was going to happen. It's unfortunate, but when I start looking at the El Centro City Championships, I have Southwest winning one of them in 2015, Coach. And besides that, I mean, most of them have all been Central winning them. So it's somewhere that the Eagles want to get to. They want to get, they got the hiring of Coach Pete Bilinko, and that's one of the things that they want to do. They want to just jumpstart the program. They want somebody in there that can get them going right away, and then build up not only just the team itself, but the community with that too, Coach.
Yeah, you have to establish yourself, and you have to cover all of the areas you just talked about, the community, the parents, the school, everything, and get the kids out. That's the key thing.
Well, let's get ready. And I kind of like this, Coach. I kind of like the Southwest Eagles receiving the ball.
Yeah.
We talked about this in our podcast, and
they elected to receive.
Yeah, they elected to receive, but when we talked about that, and look, this is what they got to do. They got to change things up. I like it.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason they brought in Pete Blinkle, not just to receive the ball on kickoffs, but to shake things up a bit. Here we go. Let's get ready for some football.
Good return.
Very good return by the Eagles. Right up
to the 38.
That's about the 35-yard line, Coach. But
the 35?
Yeah, I can't.
30, about the 30.
Now,
yeah, you're right.
Now, of course.
I'm sorry, 34, 35. You're right.
So one of the things
Good return.
is the Eagles we're going to have a little bit of problem reading them numbers. At home, you're going to have a lot easier way to see these problems as we get ready. Now, once we said this again, I don't know if we mentioned it again, but Mills will not be playing quarterback. He is out for today's game. When's he coming back? That we don't know. But it will be Youngers at the quarterback position.
They come out with twins right and twins left. Throwing formation.
Quick pass to get it going, get something going, but we also have a penalty out on the field right now. As we go to our head referee, Mr. John Seaman. Okay, it looks like they're going to refuse it, and then they're going to send it back, and it's going to make it a first down again.
5-yard penalty, replay, first down.
So Central elected to take the penalty, first down, and that's what you're going to see probably out of these Southwest Eagles. They want to get that ball out of there.
They got trips left this time, Will. Screen, wide screen, going nowhere. Central had it covered.
Just a lot of white jerseys. As soon as that ball's put outside, take it. That ball's thrown to the outside, coach, and there's just. And I thought they were putting everybody out on the line right there.
They didn't fool Central on that. They were on it like a bad haircut. They were right on top of it. Now they're going back to twins right, twins left. Draw. Beautiful call. Beautiful call.
And look, I think he's going to be called down. He was almost right in front of us on the 44-yard line. That was number 4, Matty Cervantes. He's their running back, linebacker.
He did not get enough for the first down.
This flag, we have a fumble.
Oh, they called a fumble.
Central.
Okay.
Whoa, they ended up calling the fumble
did.
on that. Whoa. And now, Coach, that is very interesting right there.
Yes, it is. A very crucial play.
A very crucial play. Why? Because just when the first thing that the Eagles needed was a little bit of momentum, Coach.
Right. Exactly, Will. Central comes out. They're same old formations. They've got twins to the left, twins to the right.
And as our audience, we're glad to have you on board here at City Championship Friday night. A little breezy, just beautiful to play some football.
Wide screen, and that's a first.
Jimenez gets it out there, and I believe that was the Mayo, Coach. Was that number 4 out there catching that ball?
I think so.
You know, Mayo's one of those kids, Coach. His name has been called more and more and more every time we do a game.
You and I, we were Granite Hills and Palm Desert. Yes.
15-yard face mask during the run on purple. First down.
Well, the problem with that is I'm not keeping an eye on the referees here. We had as you
15-yarder.
15-yarders. That's not exactly what they wanted to do.
That hurts. That puts you in a hole right now.
And I'm going to make a correction on that. I think it was
nice hole.
Good hole, got a good running start.
B gap on the right side. For people who listening who don't know what we mean by B gap, that is the hole between the guard and the tackle.
And that's Nico Viescas taking that. And I've always liked that, Coach, because, look, he's lined up about 6-7 yards back, and he's got a running start when he gets that handoff.
And it gives him the time to read it. Now then he breaks it outside to the left, and he's going to go in.
Oh, he did go in, Coach, that's for sure, but we're going to have a penalty from the flank official.
Another one.
On the South Central side. Let's see what the call is and see if the touchdown's going to count.
During the run, we have a block in the back. On Central, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay second down.
Well, to start the game like that, Coach, I'll tell you what.
3 penalties already.
Yeah. And you know, one of them and a fumble. So on both series, on each team, not exactly the way they wanted to start.
No, errors. Wide screen this side.
Artie Estrada.
Uh-huh.
That's their guy.
Boy, we called his name a bunch.
Yeah, those are the type of kids that we don't even have to start looking.
And makes it first and goal, Will.
Yeah. So as I was saying a little bit earlier, one thing that we really love to see up here, there's a communication gap. We want to know what that referee, that white hat calls. So we got him mic'd up today. I hope it's coming in loud and clear. Jimenez out the throw, Coach. That's number 5 out there.
Stopped.
Emilio Moraz, that might have been good for about 1 yard down there. Another thing, Coach, we got Ron Rubio at the Scripps Brawley game. He will be giving us updates as we go along this game right here. Because that is a big game.
Yes.
You got number 10 Brawley playing number 5 Scripps Ranch, which is
and we have the other VSN crew, John Moreno and Vic Carrillo, doing the Calexico Imperial game.
Exactly. That's a league game right there. As we watch the Southwest Eagles jump off sides, we go to Seaman down on the field.
Dead ball, encroachment on the defense.
Man.
Half the distance to the goal line. Replay, second down.
Now, let me tell you how thorough John Seaman is, and this is just a side factor. He actually has somebody, Wally, that counts every penalties that his crew calls, and then he evaluates his team. And I'm not saying the other ones don't do it. I just know that Seaman's very thorough when he does that.
John is an excellent official.
Coach,
I've always felt he was.
Coach, was that a direct snap to Nico Viescas?
Yes, that's their power set, Central's power set, which resembles, a very tight, almost like a single wing.
And speaking of updates, Coach, we do have an update. An early score right now, 7-0 with 8:35 in the first quarter, Scripps Ranch. So, as we get ready for the PAT, Coach, back to kick for the Spartans is
blocked. It's blocked.
That's David Martinez up for the PAT. Block while we get ready for them to kick off to the Southwest Eagles. Coach, I don't even know how to say this.
6-play drive for Central.
Okay, great. Look, 6-play drive, that's what you're supposed to do. But was it a little sloppy? Am I counting the penalties on that? Or this is week 5. Should those penalties be, that's something you need to worry about right now. You want to go out here and you want to be mistake-free football.
Exactly.
During, especially when it comes down to the 5th, you're in your first 5.
Those things come back to haunt you.
Yeah. As we see the
kicked into the end zone.
And, of course, once it crosses the goal line, you cannot return it. Top Notch Barber. Fresh fades are always a cutaway. Visit Top Notch Barbershop. Go say hello to Chris, located at 317 Wake Avenue in El Centro, for your one-of-a-kind haircut. RDO, minimize your downtime and protect your equipment. Invest and stop by our Imperial headquarters, located at 3275 Highway 86. And as the old saying goes, nothing runs like a deer. As we get ready to see the Southwest Eagles with Youngers back at quarterback, Coach.
Okay. They've got trips to the left. Split right. Hand off. Good run. Very good run.
Yeah, Coach, I'm about to say great run. I'm telling you, that Youngers, we talked about that in our podcast. And thank you very much, everybody that listened to that podcast. Let me tell you something about that. We absolutely had a blast. Coach, Ronnie, I, and Jalen, Joaquin, we absolutely had a blast doing it. And we talked about this is something that Logan had to do, Coach.
Yes, it followed the whole conversation we had. Okay, they come out with twins right, twins left. Good scramble.
And we got – I didn't see what that penalty was right there, Coach. I know
I didn't either, but –
it looks like where he fell down and it came from the flank official. So, yeah, not even going to try to guess that one, Coach. But kind of a sloppy game. I mean, we're already talking our 5th penalty
right now.
here.
It is. Right now it's –
and both sides, Coach, not just one.
Yeah.
Let's see what they got on the
Further
sideline.
run, block in the back on Southwest, 10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. Replay, first down.
Okay, Coach. And, you know
that's 35 yards in penalties so far against Southwest. Central has 10 against them.
And it's eliminating some good plays by the offense
Yes.
on these Eagles right here.
Yes. Same formation. It's not twins. You've got a slot to the right and slot left this time. Draw. Went nowhere.
Yeah, this time the Spartans were able to sniff that puppy out.
Oh, yeah. That was stop solid.
Jose Rodriguez was in there, number 12, also back in there for the Spartans, playing a right tackle is number, I believe that's 55 right there, Coach. That's Felix Aguirre. Yeah, that's 55 on playing in the right tackle position. Now, you might be able to get away on that draw the first time, but the second time, the Spartans were
they
ready
saw
for
it. Slot left motion, flanker right. Handoff, going nowhere. You know, and Will, there's a perfect example. In 2 games that we worked that doing Central, we talked about their defensive front, and that they're playing solid.
Yeah, after that draw play, man, you know, I'm sure once they got to the sidelines, Coach, they had a little talking to that offensive line, that defensive line for the Spartans.
Yep.
Once again, I'm Will Torrez. With me is Coach Swearingen. Ronnie is on a mission. He's up at Scripps Ranch right now, and he'll be joining us next week for sure.
Now we got trips to the right. Split left.
Youngers with some
Sprints
room,
out.
Coach.
He's got an open receiver. Wow, what a play. Woo!
Coach, who doesn't like an underdog, Coach? Who doesn't like an underdog?
Hey.
And not only that, Youngers had a little bit of a space to run. I'm trying to get the number on that, Coach, because he was wide open.
The outside receiver will clear. The middleman down and ran out, and he was wide open.
So as we get ready, that's number that's Andres Lopez on that pass play, Coach.
They've got a tight right, split left, twin backs, handoff. Got a gain, nice gain, about 4 yards, 4 or 5 yards, about 4 yards.
Coach,
no, 5.
I am liking that fullback run.
Yes.
I am liking it. You're talking Cervantes just getting that ball. He's not juking nobody else, Coach. He's just going, boom, downfield.
Southwest is the underdog. They're playing with the attitude, what have we got to lose? They're just going at it. They're playing well right now.
Hey, look,
outside
Coach,
of the penalties they had, they're playing well.
With 3:27 and the clock still clicking, Southwest Eagles have the opportunity to put 6 up on the board.
Double tight. There's that handoff again.
Coach.
Now, if you if you were under the center and came down the line, that would be the outside veer.
Yeah, and that's just great lead blocking by number 52, Domingo Alcatraz.
First down.
I like. Yeah, that's Domingo, number 52, leading the block there for the fullback, Coach.
Hey, they're staying with the double tight and the twin backs. Only this time they're in what we call row backfield.
Well, this is where I like that tight end block, Coach. That tight end pass.
Oh, look at this. That went nowhere.
That went nowhere, Coach, but check this out. If it wasn't for that little hesitation that Logan had, Logan has enough speed to get outside that edge right there.
Yes, he does.
But it looks like he wanted to cut inside, cut in a little bit and head towards the goal line. And that's what gave the defense the opportunity to get him on the outside to make sure that he didn't get nothing past him on the outside.
Yes.
And that takes good ends on that as we look at.
Now they're going to go back to the slot left.
Micaiah O'Connor on that stop over there on Younger's pass play. Whoa.
Nobody open.
Nobody open.
Nobody was open.
Younger's had to, salvage the few yards he could get out of it as they look at a 4th down right now. And you know what? Like you said, Coach, they got nothing to lose right now. It's a long. It looks like it's going to be a 4th down, 4th and about 16 yards to go. Now the marker's showing 3rd. Am I looking at a 3rd down, Coach? Yeah, it's a 3rd down.
Yes. It's 3rd and about 15. Now they've got trips on the left side, flanker to the right. Oh, I take it back. Split to the right. Uh-oh. Backside in, sucked inside.
If he can get around him, if Youngers can get around him, he's going to be close, Coach.
Yeah, he's a little short. But there's a perfect example. And you played defensive end, and you know this. You do not let that quarterback get outside of you.
Yeah.
Where you at?
Okay, we have 4th down right there. The thing is that, Coach, there was no hesitation at Younger's that time, and that's why he was
He started to the left, and then he just reversed right. Got the twin backs again. There it is. That's the inside veer.
And
I don't think they got it.
Coach,
First down.
Maybe they did.
First down.
Maybe they did.
First down.
Yes.
First down.
Woo.
And Will Torrez, Coach Swearingen will be right back as the first quarter ends right here.
Grosso's, an Imperial Valley tradition since 1955. Family owned and operated. Located at 1902 West Main Street, El Centro. Grosso's is open Wednesday through Sunday at 5 p.m. Order to go or come in for the Italian dining experience.
Brawley Police Foundation. Join the Brawley Police Foundation to support a safe community through partnership with the police. Goals include canine support, technology, youth program, and crime prevention. Follow us at Brawley Police Foundation for more information. Prime Hydration with bold thirst-quenching flavors to help you replenish, refuel, and refresh. Prime is the perfect boost for any endeavor. We're confident you love it. Brought to you by the Alfred Distributing family. So back to action, Coach, as we look at a 4th No, he called it a first down.
Yes.
Seaman had called it a first down right
You
here.
got a flanker right, you've got it split left.
There he is.
Oh,
Coach.
nice play.
And they're going to mark him short, Coach, but that was just a beautiful looking play right there. Little bootleg action right there. Throw it out to your tight end on the flat.
And I'll tell you, Central bit on the run fake. You know, right now, very quickly, I'd like to, Will, on behalf of all of us, to say hello if he's tuned in. I think he is. Lynn Schnitker, his wife Lola, Will and Alyssa, Red, and Lynn's granddaughter, Jaden.
There's that little inside
handoff.
To once again, Cervantes up the middle, Coach. And it looks like they're going to be able to get about 3 yards. It's still going to be about 6 yards to go, Coach. Goal to go.
You will listen to this. Southwest has run 16 plays to Central's 6.
And I'm going to correct myself, Coach. The ball's placed on the 1 yard line, not the 6. It's placed on the 1 yard line right here. So where do you think the ball is going to go on this play, Coach?
There it is. There's the answer, right up the gut. Nothing doing.
You know what? It's so easy to coach from up here. It
is.
Easy. But let me tell you, man, I wouldn't get away from that play.
Well, you know, what's the play that worked for them? The split backs, outside veer. Split backs, outside veer.
Or not only that, I of course, right now that draw looked good, but it's just not the time for it. But listen, I just think that right now, you know what? Central's going to have everybody in that gap right there I don't know. This is going to be an interesting call as we look at. I think they might be calling a timeout right now, which is a good call.
Timeout, Southwest.
Okay.
Esqued Realty is your hometown real estate office in Calexico, serving the entire Imperial Valley. Go see Mark Esqued at 760-357-9707, the mark of excellence. Amudadas Outlet, the best brand mattress at prices and best prices in Imperial Valley. Get a free box spring with any mattress purchase. All you got to say is the code keyword VSN. Thank you very much for that as we look at Imperial Irrigation District, your local public water and energy company, providing reliable water, service, and energy to Imperial Valley 24/7, 365. The IID, keeping the lights on and the water flowing in Imperial Valley. And we have an update, Coach. 14-0, Scripps is taking control of the Wildcats early in the first quarter. As we look at back to action, the Eagles are facing
now they've gone to a slot left, tight right. Oh! The one thing they could not afford.
Yeah, you talk about the Spartans reading that, and
they laid their ears back and brought everybody.
And I'm telling you, that might have not been Martin, but that Josiel Rodriguez was in there, and nobody was on him. He was able to jump on Youngers right there and turn the ball back over to the Central Spartans. Great job by Josiel.
Fly left. Right, pardon me.
As we look at a good gain, almost 10 yards on that. And as we said earlier, Coach, that was a very fast first quarter with about 10-15 to go in the second quarter.
We've already got 2 minutes gone in this one.
Yeah, Luis Jimenez in a shotgun position. Decides to go deep. Go! Not a bad-looking ball, Coach. Not bad at all.
No, he had a step on the defender, and it was just a little bit overthrown.
Marianne Valenzuela Feenley, your State Farm Insurance in Imperial Valley. Like a good neighbor, she's located at 122 West Main Street in Brawley. You can actually give her a call at 760-344-0447. Back to the action with Coach Swearingen.
Oh, handoff right up the gut. Nice hole. Excellent job by the Central offensive line.
That's Nico Viescas just taking it to the right. And not only that, Coach, he took it to the right short side, which is on the Central sidelines over there.
Yep.
And good enough for a first down.
Hit the hole, broke to his right. Good gain, first down.
Ball being placed on the 30-yard line, 70 yards to go for 6 points. Let's see what the Spartans come up with.
Screen.
And that just, Coach, that just looked pretty. That was picture perfect. You got big number 74, Jesse Blackburn, leading the way back there with that screen pass. All I saw was, after him, there was just a bunch of.
If you're a corner out there and you've got that many guys coming down on you, it's like a tsunami coming down on you.
Well, part of that tsunami includes Israel Santiago in front. Jimenez gets back, Coach.
Has that handoff again. Look at the hole. Great job by the Central offensive line again.
Viescas is, he's starting tonight, Coach. The only thing that's been bad, and I know it's still early in the game with 8:24 to go in the second quarter, but that first drive of theirs did not look pretty at all. Look,
no.
Just settle down. They know how good they are.
Well, remember,
Coach.
Will, they started on a short field with a turnover.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this way they had to go, almost 90 yards on this drive right here.
He's going back to the right side.
Now, Coach, he's going to look at that. They're going to look at film. And to me, it just seemed like he let up a little bit. Now,
yeah.
That ball, there's no problem with the arm strength. I'll tell you that right now.
And I'll tell you, I think he had his mind made up, Will, because on this side with their trips receivers, the middle receiver was open over the middle.
Yeah, and if they're going to go with Jimenez the rest of the year, as it looks like it is, Coach.
There's that handoff again.
You know what it's going to create, Coach? It's going to create good timing.
Yes.
And that's one thing. This is a league game, but with that good timing, you're going to come up to the key games, and that's what you want to establish instead of still going to that two-quarterback system.
Timeout Southwest.
Timeout Southwest. VSN will be right back after this.
Imperial Flying Service, taking care of the entire Imperial Valley with all your aviation fuel needs.
Central in their power set, and there they go, off to the right side. God, that is a tough set to stop.
Yeah, and like we said earlier, Coach, they had 90 yards. And Central proving the dominant team that they are, Coach. After that,
that is an extremely the Central offensive line blocking as well as they do, and you get in that set, you can run misdirection off of it, you can run power off of it. It's tough to stop. Back to their trips formation. There's that handoff.
He's just picking his holes right there, Coach. Viescas is just doing what he wants to do. He's getting past the linebackers, and when he starts looking at those defensive backs, he's already gained 10 yards after that.
Yes. What's happening is that the Southwest defensive end is over-penetrating, and he's just going underneath. Little screen out here.
Do we have a penalty on the field, Coach? There we go. Listen.
Flag for blocking the back being waved off. The contact was on the side, not in the back. Second down.
Okay. So as we look at a second down, but where's the ball being placed at, Coach? It's going to be placed on about the 2-yard line.
You're right. Well, it's down there about the 1.5. Yes.
With the clock still ticking, 6:27 to go.
Okay, now Central comes out with a slot to the left, wide slot to the right. In other words, twins.
And
touchdown.
Touchdown. Brought to you by Letterman's and Bros. Letterman's is a production and retailer of custom letter jackets, serving the Imperial Valley for over 20 years. Primary focus is on Letterman jackets, embroidery. Give Daniel a call, 760-693-5034. Grosso's, an Imperial Valley tradition since 1955. Family owned and operated and located at 1902 West Main Street.
In the pass, we have a legal man downfield on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay the down.
Okay, Coach, I am missing these penalties because I haven't seen this many penalties in the first half.
This is a first for both of us.
Wow. Well, let's get back to Grosso's here. Located at 1902 West Main Street in El Centro. Order to go or come on in and eat for that fine Italian dining experience. And that is touchdown Arturo Estrada, a name that's been called for the last 4 years for the Central Spartans, Coach. Since he's been a freshman, we've been calling that name. So with 6:04 to go, we're going to take a look at the PAT right now. Scored, and granted, Central missed. Their PAT was blocked after that first touchdown right now. That's why the score right now remains 12-0.
Okay, if people watching, Southwest blocked it off of Southwest right side, Central's left side. Let's see if the same thing happens.
And I don't know if it means anything, but you can see on your screen right here, the wind is a little gusty, but it's blowing right at them, Coach. Bad snap, same thing.
And partially blocked, yes.
Those are some of the things, Coach, that got to get fixed, man. This is twice already, and next thing you know, it's going to be in their head that happening. The Dom team, for all your real estate needs, give Doug and Andrew a call at 760-337-8600. The Dom family has been in Imperial Valley since 1908. Business, residential, or farmland, it's the Dom team. IV Welding and Mechanical, industrial welding contractors serving the geothermal and all industrial facilities in Imperial Valley. IB Welding is a proud sponsor of Valley Sports Network. Give Fred a call at 760-482-WELD. And if you can't come to the game, make sure you go to Burgers and Beer for the best burgers in town. Go down there and enjoy the game of the week, located at 260 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. And the kickoff is kicked, bobbled, and back down by number 2.
You know, an amazing thing, Will, I just added up. Southwest and Central both have run 18 plays. Dead even.
Cole Redden on that recovery right now. We have I don't know if it's 3 field goals, but we have a score of 9-0 Imperial Tigers over Calexico. Is that a second quarter score right there, Joaquin? Or because what's interesting about that, Coach, we talked about this where we're looking about for those Tigers to really come out of the gate strong.
Yeah, and they have.
And it's a second quarter score, yes.
Okay, now Southwest has got trips to the left. They've got a split to the right. Screen. No. Oh, he going nowhere.
Yeah, no.
Boy.
These Spartans are just flying all over the place, Coach.
Man, I'll tell you right now, Central was on that like ugly on an ape right now.
And, I mean, when you're looking at a second down and 22 to go deep in your end zone, the only advantage the Eagles have right now, Coach, the wind is at their back with 5:22 to go.
Yep,
till
and you
halftime.
got trips to the right, split left.
And that play did start off looking good when he started to roll out. Younger started to roll out right there, Coach. It looked good, but, you know, just got to connect. That was Chance, number 25, Bermudez, out there on the intended pass.
You know, that's an interesting thing that you coach your receivers to do. When that quarterback is in trouble and rolls, come back to him.
CR&R Incorporated, environmental service. With recycling being more important than ever, CR&R Incorporated has developed innovative recycling and reuse programs, the face of a greener generation. So Youngers now, Coach, looking at a 3rd and 21.
Scrambles. Short of the first.
He's gonna no, Coach. He's actually short of the line of scrimmage, is what he is. That's the original line.
That's
of scrimmage.
the original line. You're right.
Yeah.
He didn't even get back what they lost.
No, and Coach, this is the other thing. Youngers is used to running back there. I mean, all these years at quarterback, he's used to scrambling.
Kid's got good speed.
Oh yeah, no, I would even call it great speed, because that kid can actually make stuff happen. He just needs that one block or two, or to be able to get to the outside.
He's a good athlete.
Havens Landscaping. Havens Sons and Trucking is located at 603 East Main in El Centro for your gravel, rock, and stone and all your landscaping needs. Call Havens Landscaping, 352-6735. Hold off till he runs off the field. Ball is snapped. It's up. Little soccer style kick. Takes a bounce on about
about southwest 47-yard line.
So Central Spartans with 4:04 to go, looking to go in at halftime. A little bit surprised, Coach, with the score only 12-0 with 4 minutes to go. A lot can happen, though.
And, you know, a lot of it has had to do with penalties in that first quarter.
Yeah, that's true. Reach Medical Response Service. Hey, listen, our good friend Donnie Wharton, big supporter of high school football. His kids, both of them played Division I football. Reach Medical Transport. When seconds counts, contact Reach Medical Response Service.
Oh.
And I'll tell you what, Coach, man. Vescas is just, heck, man, we're not keeping the stats up here, or unless Coach is, right? You keeping how many yards he's got?
And you notice the first two games that you and I did with Central, they passed more than they ran. And tonight, they are running the football.
Oh, no, they're running it, Coach. I mean, there's a big old gap once he gets past that line of scrimmage, Coach.
That Central offensive line's doing a job.
Jimenez back to throw. He throws it in. Just a great defensive play right there. That was an
excellent play.
Man, that was just awesome right there. I'm trying to get the number for him, and I believe it's number 8 there, Coach. Alejandro Serrano. And listen,
their numbers are hard to read.
Yeah, that was number 8, yeah. I got to see it on the replay up here. But, yeah, they are hard to read, Coach.
Split left. Trips right with motion. There's that run. There's the run. First down at the 20.
And the good thing about that, the tight end, playing tight end position, Emilio Morales for the Central Spartans was that lead blocker. And, Coach, he went down once he passed the line of scrimmage looking for cover. There was nobody to block on you know, first thing you're taught is look inside for color, nothing. I mean, they're doing what they want when it comes to this running game.
The line is doing an exceptional job on it. There's that screen. Oh, a missed tackle.
Yeah.
Missed tackle.
Ojeda Industries, Tony and Patricia Ojeda, serving the Imperial Valley for all industrial and agricultural needs, such as hydraulic service and repair. Located at Brawley, 1698 Jones Street. One of the nicest, loveliest people down there. Love going in there and talking to Tony and Patricia just about what's going on in Imperial Valley. Great people. Thank you very much for the support of VSN, guys.
Should have been tackled for a loss. There's the run. Then he's in.
I'll tell you what, Coach, they weren't able to stop that running game.
No.
And we'd like to, you know, we're always, we always welcome people when they're, you know, they're from Imperial Valley and for whatever reason, their job or their family took them out of Imperial Valley. But we're glad that they're always tuned in. And this place has a special spot for Coach Minasika. And, you know, he took him to the big game, Coach.
Yep.
Let's listen to what John has to say.
Uh-huh.
I don't think there's a penalty. I think he's just trying to adjust the clock.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
Well, anyways, I'd like to say hello to John Minasika. We know he's out there watching. Great person. I've had the opportunity to talk to him over the couple of years, and just brings back a lot of memories watching him out here, Coach.
1,
Yep.
2,
La Fonda Bar and Grill. Experience the vibrant flavors of Mexico at La Fonda Bar and Grill. From sizzling carne asada to mouth-watering enchiladas. Located at 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Our good friends at Imperial Flying Service, taking care of the entire Imperial Valley with all your aviation fuel needs.
They're going for two.
Proud supporter of U.S. military and Imperial Valley communities. Well, John's giving it away that they're going for two, Coach.
Yep, they're in their power set. Oh, now we got another whistle.
52 white. What do you got? Ball, false start, 52 white. 5 yards, replay, 1 on time down.
And I laugh about this because, look, we set up John Seaman with the mic today, which we love, and we hope you're all loving it. We got the instant replay. We got the referee with the mic. But one of the key components of making it work with the white hat, he has to turn it off, Coach, and obviously he's forgetting to turn it off a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But you know what? We're trying to bring a better production to all our people out there, Coach, so every little bit helps.
Oh, yes. Now they're still going to go for the two, but now they go twins left, twins right.
And that was
no good.
And that was no good. So, Coach, that's 3 PATs missed by the Central Spartans. But wait a minute, Coach. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if we necessarily have a penalty on the field.
I think it's they're running the clock on the PAT, and it's not supposed to run on the PAT.
No. So that's what's happening.
Yeah.
So
you don't run it on the try.
Imperial County Public Health Department. The mission of Imperial County Public Health Department is to promote, protect, and support the health of the people, the environment of our communities. Cannot forget, great place to be, El Centro Police Department, dedicated to serve our community through partnership, professionalism, uncompromising excellence. Quality of life protection and service is our commitment. And they're going to have Coffee with the Cop at Imperial Starbucks. I believe it's October of next week. As we look at, Coach, we're looking at the Eagles take the ball out to about the 25-yard line. 24-yard line. Oh, I'm sorry, Coach. I'm looking at the wrong one. 29-yard line with the Eagles with 2:14 to go.
And they only have one timeout left.
Imperial Valley College, founded in 1962, proud sponsor of VSN's live stream, fostering excellence in education for 60 years. That was just a good-looking formation there, Coach. They had the split backs in the back. You get the ball quick, you throw it, he turns around, he gets it. Cervantes gets the ball, boom, gets a couple of yards out of it, Coach. You're looking at second.
Excuse me, but if there's a replay on it, look how close the defensive end came if he would have to intercepting that ball. Wow.
I actually just saw the replay of it again, but I only got to see the tail end. I didn't get to see. Now they're manning up right in front of him on the line of scrimmage. Okay, he's going to have a little bit of time. He gets to the outside. Now, Coach, I'm going to have to see that one again, and we'll make the call up here. I'm not going to say that hit was out of bounds, but
I don't think it was.
I'm going to take a look at it right now. Yeah, you're exactly right, Coach. It didn't look like it was out of bounds from up here. Let's see what John has to say, though. This could be key if it's 15 for.
Dead ball, personal foul. White, 15 yards from the end of the run.
He
First
had
down.
stepped out. You're right. He stepped out up here, and he hit him here. Okay.
Okay, well, and the good thing is, Coach, that's why the referees are down there on the field. And I'm looking at a different angle, and that referee down there.
I didn't see him mark him out from where we're sitting, Will, because of the Southwest players on the sidelines on our way. But then when he hit him on down here, yes, he was out.
Interesting score, Coach. 9-7. Imperial still leading, but look, I'll be honest with you. I didn't think it was going to be that close, but you never know.
Now, Southwest only has one timeout left.
With 1:31 to go.
The one thing they couldn't afford.
Yeah.
The sack.
The sack. Driscoll, serving the Imperial Valley since 1979. They take great pride in the years of experience and quality of custom silkscreen, embroidery, and top-notch Letterman's jacket. Go down and visit Driscoll's for all your Letterman jacket needs. They are located at 1470 West Street, State Street in El Centro. As we look at a timeout right here, and like to say hello to one of our other sponsors, Radfin. Whenever you want any type of fishing, outdoor gear, stop by, located next to Driscoll's, or do some shopping online at radfin.net. South Cali Air, your #1 York dealer in Imperial Valley. Contact them today for all your AC needs. Infinity Mortgage, call Zena Sanchez to find the best solution for that suits your family needs. Cannot forget Joe Gonzalez and family, Desert RV and Towing, wishing Valley teams a successful school year. Services include 24-hour towing and off-road recovery. 760-344-9200. So, Coach, as we look at the Eagles take their last time out right here, and second and a lot. I mean, a lot, Coach.
Yeah, it is. It's second and forever.
I mean, that's almost 30, 35. Jesus. 35 plus. Youngers gets it. At least he's got the wind on his back. He goes to the outside and he throws it deep. Coach, wide open. Wide open. We have a touchdown by the Southwest Eagles, Coach. And to tell you the truth, I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy there. As Youngers making things happen, Coach. Sees a man downfield. He throws it down there, and he's able to connect with number 20 of the Southwest Eagles, Coach. That would be Julian Lopez for 6 points.
Central brought the farm on a blitz. Now, when you're in that kind of defense and you're bringing the farm, those corners, they have a rule, golden rule. Nobody gets behind you, and he got behind the central corner.
Well, Coach, Younger's making things happen from
Yes.
the quarterback position.
Yes.
But with 1 minute and 13 seconds to go, the kick is up, and it is blocked. Coach, there is nothing going on with the PATs
No.
tonight. Kaz and Bros. Visit Kaz and Bros Design Shop, where they offer trophies, awards, custom T-shirts, embroidery, signs, and banners. Located in Brawley, You can contact Troy at 760-550-6878. Hey, and let's not forget one of the hardest working guys we got down there in the north end, located in the Westmoreland area. 24-hour road service. Anytime you have anything to do with tire sales and service. Located at 199 Main Street. Give JJ a call at 760-455-3109. And look, if there's one thing that we really love, man, that to have people get back with us. And let me tell you, man, one of my favorite kids, and every year it's different, but I'll tell you what, I have a special place for that Sullivan kid, man. They'll be playing Dominguez Hills, you know.
That touchdown play, Youngers did a tremendous job. Receiver ran a great route. As I said, Central brought the house. Your corners are in man coverage. But their rule is, even though they're in man, nobody gets behind you.
No, that's true. And that probably just irritates coaches like you.
Good coverage.
And you know what? That just created what was momentum also. Now we get a little bit of action.
Oh, yeah.
And this is not what you want to see happen, because we did see some laundry out there. Well, anyways, let's get back to the Sullivan story. This kid, he's playing at Cal Poly Pomona, and Coach Haynes also had a kid. It's up in the college. But just want to say good luck, Charlie, man. You know, we just loved covering you last year, you know, and just love the connection that the Sullivans had with VSN. Very proud of him, and lots of other kids have come out of Imperial Valley. To John Seaman out in the field now to see what kind of call we got. This is dead ball, of course, so let's see what it is.
Personal foul, unsportsmanlike, number 75, White. That's his first one of the game. One more and he's ejected.
Okay.
Central's ball, first down.
See, that is key why having the mic on the
Yes,
white hat is
yes.
important. Now, we would have not have known that it was a personal foul, and if he gets one more, he is ejected. Now, Coach, when you get ejected now, not only do you get ejected for this game, but you're ejected for 2 more games after that.
That's right.
So I'll tell you what, Rookie has been known to just pull people out after he sees that, because he doesn't put up with none of that stuff.
No, he
But,
doesn't.
Coach, Southwest has momentum. They just got a 15-yarder. I mean, I'll tell you what, with the score 6-18, 107 left, Youngers at the quarterback position. I mean.
Now, this is a situation where if they were to get the ball back by burning those first early timeouts, that hurts.
And I misspoke right there, Coach. I got a little too excited. It's Central's ball, but, you know, and I was thinking with 107 to go, you know, they can throw the ball downfield. But, you know, that last thing what they needed was a 15-yard penalty on them right there.
See, they don't have any timeouts to stop to try to get the ball back.
This just turned into an exciting game now,
yeah,
Coach.
It has.
But on the other hand, Coach, Central Spartans are known that where they can score from anywhere on the field. I'll tell you that much.
Most definitely. We've seen them do it.
Keystone HR Employing Services for real business solutions that make economic sense. As we look at a timeout right now for free business evaluations, call us at 760-427-2877.
What's going on?
Hard Insurance, your full-service insurance agency offering customized protection throughout California and Arizona. We have a heart for personal service. Give Liz, Sandy, or Christy a call at 760-344-1400. Johnny's Burritos, icon place located in Brawley, started just a little store down there in the corner by Johnny and Anna Palomino, now with 3 locations located in Brawley, El Centro, and Imperial. Since 1963, the Palomino family has been serving Imperial Valley. Coach, let's get back to action here.
Central's in their base formation. Screen. First down.
I'll tell you what, Coach. I do not see. There's going to be a little talking to it at halftime,
Oh, yeah.
Coach.
And if I know David, he's gonna chew on somebody about the personal foul.
Oh, that personal foul.
Oh yeah,
Coach.
he's
On
gonna
top
have
of
something
there.
to say.
47 seconds to go. This wind, Coach, it's starting to pick up a little bit. Jimenez back
Going
to throw.
deep.
Excellent coverage by
Yes.
the Southwest Eagles down there. Sunbelt Rentals. When you need equipment for your next project, look to the experts at Sunbelt. We got your tools you need, whether it's big or small, fast, reliable, and affordable rentals. Located at 2396 Highway 86, Imperial. That's Sunbelt Rentals. Kind of a little gap in the conversation here with Ronnie missing, huh, Coach?
Yeah, they've got Centrals that are standard formation with that trips left.
Let me tell you, Emilio Morales was able to get one defender off of him. If he was able to get that second one, would have got a little bit more yards. As we look at timeouts, VSN, Will Torres, Joaquin Matus, Coach Swearingen will be right back after this.
Imperial Flying Service, taking care of the entire Imperial Valley with all your aviation fuel needs. Imperial Flying Service is a proud supporter of our U.S. military, the aviation community, and all Imperial Valley communities.
Back to action now as we have 34 seconds to go. Central Spartans with the ball make first down. Coach, they still have 60 yards to go, a little under 60 yards to go for 6 points. Let's see what the Central Spartans can do.
They've still got 2 timeouts.
No, they just used one of them right now.
No, but they've got 2 left.
Using that clock wisely right there, able to get out of bounds. I think they're still going to be short of a second down. They're going to be short of a first down. Still making it second down. Ball being placed on the 49-yard line. As Jimenez hurries them up, back up to the line of scrimmage, Coach.
Yes. 26 seconds to go. Very well covered by Southwest then. Corner read it, came up very well.
Now they're going to give them forward progress on that, Coach. And but did I see? I see the clock stop. So what I'm seeing right now is that there's a penalty out on the field right now. So I think we're probably in double digits now, Coach.
Yep.
And John Seaman still trying to get the clock adjusted, Coach. That's what it is. It's not even. I don't know if they do have. There's no.
They're not watching John when to start it, when to stop it, etc. The operator isn't.
That's a little too many times now. I mean, he's having to adjust the clock. And what if it comes down to a crucial time? Minix goes deep, Coach. Whoa, and there's going to be a penalty thrown right there. I saw him after he went down, Coach. I don't know exactly what happened.
I don't think it was interference. Maybe I'm wrong, but I
Oh, here we go, Coach. Yeah.
Maybe they did call it.
Pass interference. Number 19 defense.
Yeah, they did call it.
Gonna be a first down.
And
Clock will start on the snap.
Ball will start on the snap with 18 seconds to go, and that's not what the Eagles needed on that. I mean, I don't even think the ball was catchable, to be honest with you.
That's the 5th penalty for 45 yards on Southwest.
That was a big hit, 15 yards on there. Jimenez takes off, keeps the clock running, and a quick timeout with 12 seconds to go. Rookie Peña calls a timeout.
Yep, he only has one left.
So with the last timeout being used, VSN will be right back after this.
InnerCare since 1970. When it comes to healthcare, InnerCare is here to help, with locations throughout the Imperial Valley. InnerCare, improving the health and wellness of the community.
Whether you're looking to purchase or sell, your next home awaits. Give the Dom team a call. With over 50 years of experience and over 100 years in the Imperial Valley, Andy and Doug can help you find the right home at the right price fast. Visit us online at www.thedomteam.com and let Andrew and Doug find the perfect home for you. Call today, 760-337-8600.
And coaches, we have an update right here with 12 seconds to go. I'll get to the update right after this play, Coach.
Central's in their standard formation, but that trips.
A lot of room in front of him, Coach.
And he's picked off. Picked off.
And Coach, those are the kind of things, with no time left up there, those are the kind of things that'll take momentum into the halftime, Coach.
Yep.
So we do have a score update from the Scripps Brawley game. The score right now is 21-7, with Scripps Ranch leading the Wildcats at halftime. Well, Coach, I don't know. We expected it to be a little bit closer than that, but one of them was a scoop and score by the Scripps Falcons, and the other one was a 73-yard touchdown pass.
You know, when we had the podcast, we were sitting around there talking, and we discussed the fact that Scripps Ranch was a much improved, different ball club playing tonight against Brawley than they would have been the first week.
Yeah, no. That was a good conversation. Like I said, Coach, earlier, I really enjoyed that podcast. If you guys hadn't had a chance to see it, please check it out. It's pretty positive. It's pretty good. So from Will Torrez, Joaquin Matus, Coach Swearingen, we'll be back with our halftime guest, baseball coach, friend of mine, friend of VSN's. I'll tell you what, I'm going to talk about it a little bit more at halftime. Coach Matt Redden will be back with us at halftime.
Lee Tire Company. We are a local, family-owned business specializing in tires and automotive needs. We are located at 114 Main Street, El Centro. Call us at 760-352-1721.
Marianne Valenzuela Fenley is your State Farm insurance agent in the Imperial Valley. And like a good neighbor, she's located at 528 G Street in Brawley. Call State Farm agent Marianne Valenzuela Fenley at 760-344-0447 for your home, auto, and life insurance.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
We're here at Burgers and Beer with the best burgers in town.
We get to sit together and enjoy the great food.
I like from Burgers and Beers and the lemonade.
For the fresh iced tea, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
It was wonderful, very fast, very efficient.
I love the great food and family environment.
I love the burgers and the customer service.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
Ojeda Industries is here to offer solutions with exceptional products and services for all your agricultural, industrial, and power transmission needs. It's Ojeda Industries, hydraulic repair service in Brawley, at 1698 Jones Street. Call us at 760-623-7299.
South Cali Air Conditioning, the #1 York dealer in the Imperial Valley. Contact them today for all your AC needs. Call them at 760-556-9901.
Day in and day out, your publicly owned Imperial Irrigation District proudly delivers low-cost, reliable energy service to its customers in the Imperial and Coachella Valleys. When compared to other power providers, IID's residential, commercial, and governmental customers all save up to 50% on their monthly energy bills. That's because IID is committed to more than just delivering power. IID is committed to you. IID, where customers always come first.
Casbros, it's that time of year again. Team shirt options are available and ready to go out for adult, youth, and toddler sizes. Call us and let us know how we can help at 760-550-6878. Letterman and Bros, keeping up with the all-American high school tradition, athletics and academics. 20 years of experience serving the whole Imperial Valley.
We just moved, so there's millions of...
Valley is in bloom, over 9 acres. When we started, we grew 1/4 of an acre.
Now I'm taking on new products on the regular.
We always dreamed of having this property, so...
I want to make my yard look as beautiful as...
Largemouth bass.
Yep.
We've got tons of them, don't we, buddy?
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours?
Visit us online at rdoequipment.com or contact your local RDO for in-stock availability.
The Brawley Police Foundation is an independent, nonprofit organization that provides grant funding and crucial resources to the Brawley Police Department, with programs that would normally not be funded. These programs directly improve public safety and enhance the quality of life for our citizens.
Could you use help with your electric bill? Imperial Irrigation District, your public power provider, offers several payment assistance programs. Our income-qualified customers can save up to 20 or 30% on their electric bill and also receive assistance if they face service disconnection for non-payment. For assistance, call us at 1-800-303-7756, visit one of our customer service centers, or find us online at iid.com. IID, where customers always come first.
Imperial Valley College is the #1 community college in the nation, winner of the 2023 Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence. Havens & Sons Trucking is located at 603 East Main Street in El Centro and is a business specialized in gravel, rock, stone, fill dirt, base, landscape rock, topsoil sand, and all your hauling needs.
We have created our own drink company.
Love time!
the fastest growing sports drink in history.
We won't cry! We won't cry!
Ladies and gentlemen, we go.
The monkey has pride!
This season, we are hydrated.
The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time!
Oh, that's good.
El Distrito de Irrigación de Imperial, su proveedor de energía pública, ofrece varios programas de asistencia de pago. Nuestros clientes con ingresos que califiquen pueden ahorrar entre un 20 o 30% en su factura de electricidad y también recibir ayuda si enfrentan desconexiones por falta de pago. Para recibir ayuda, llámenos al 1-800-303-7756. Visite uno de nuestros centros de servicio al cliente o visite iid.com. iid, donde los clientes siempre son primero.
Welcome back to Eagle Stadium. With me, Coach Matt Redden for the Eagles. He's their baseball coach down here in his 12th year. We're looking at a fabulous, great game. Good little comeback by the Eagles. That fumble we thought was key in that first possession where it was ruled a fumble, where their midfield coach, but the Eagles were able to come back a bit. You happen to know Coach Blinko well enough, Coach. He's here on staff with you. What were some of the challenges, Coach Blinko, not just being a new head coach, but adjusting to the Southwest Eagles and the whole program they got going here?
So I think, knowing Pete, I didn't know Pete personally until he got hired. I had heard about him. He played at Southwest after I came here. So he's a little bit younger than me, but I had heard about him. I knew who he was. And when I heard his name was out there, I started doing some research, calling people. And I just heard nothing but great things. But I think the biggest issues or stumbling blocks or roadblocks that he has is one, that he's not on campus.
Yeah.
That's really hard. He has no coaches that are on campus here all the time. So I think just that and, and trying to change the culture of what was going on before. I don't want to say anything bad about what was going on, but there's some changes that needed to be done. And he's come in with a lot of energy, with some he looks a little different. He's fired up all the time. And
he is, Coach. That he is fired up. And I kind of like that, Coach.
Oh, I love it.
Because it brings out a personality where, it fits, it molds into the kids. The kids, catch on to that. It's kind of
it's very contagious.
Contagious. That's the word I was looking for. It's contagious, and it filters down to every player on the team.
And he fits in here at this school. At Southwest, we're known for our performing arts, and we're known for some sports here.
Baseball.
But, we try to do a good job here, but he really fits in here, and he just brings some life. And the boys on campus, I talk to them all the time. The football players, a lot of my baseball players are playing this year, and they're excited. They're excited about the future. They're excited about this year. This great game right now. It's outstanding.
Yeah. So. Good score, good game we got going on right here. As we know, Central right now, we did not expect to score 6-18 right now. So you never know what can happen in the second half. To me, it looks like the Eagles have a little bit of momentum, Coach.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. The Spartans get the ball in the second half, and if Eagles can stop them on that first drive, well, then we'll go from there.
Yeah, they need to have a big stop here going into the second half and then continue putting the ball in Logan Younger's. He's just a playmaker, putting the ball in his hand, letting him make things happen, letting receivers get downfield, and you never know what can happen.
Coach, on this football team right here, how many of these kids are on your football squad?
So
on baseball squad,
There is, I believe there's 7 of them now. There was only 3. And right when Coach Blinko got hired, him and Gerald Robinson called me and they said, what do we need to do? I said, you need to come recruit these baseball players. So they went out there, they went after our center fielder, our first baseman, they went after some other good athletes, and they're all out here, they're all starting. Jonah Estrada, obviously, I mean, you know, it's just too bad our starting catcher goes down with a torn ACL. But all of the baseball players are starters on the football team, the guys that have come out. Since I played football here at Southwest and baseball here, like, I want them to play here. I want them to continue building that culture that we have on the baseball field out here on the football field also.
Well, and I don't know what the formula is because, look, every school has its own formula to create the successful program. I know that Minnesinka, when he was here, he brought in his coaching staff. They had, I mean, you talk about a lineup, you know, they had, I mean, yeah, you could just tell from when they were freshmen, they were going to be, you know, good. But if you recall, they were in Division 4, I believe, when they first started, and they kept moving up to divisions and kept winning, so more power to them. So, well, we here at VSN wish, you know, Coach Blinko, I know it's his first year. We wish him many more years, and things will get better, especially with the type of attitude he has, Coach. So we're looking forward to that, and we're looking at great things. I know you've had a couple of back-to-back years where you're a league champion here, and I believe it's 4, Coach, or 3?
You know, it is 4. This last year we were co-champs with Brawley, but you know, and I hate saying this, but it probably would have been 5 with COVID, because that COVID team that we lost, I believe in my 12 years, that was the best team I ever had.
Hey, well, Coach, who says you can't call it 5?
Well, no, you never want to say that. You know, obviously that's our goal. Our goal is to win league every year, and then obviously we're yet to win CIF. That's the ultimate goal. But you know, we just tell the guys, just show up every day, work hard. You know, just keep grinding away, and good things happen. Be a good person on the field, be a good person on campus, get good grades, and great things happen.
Coach, best of luck. Thank you
very much
for coming up at halftime and give us a little bit of info on Coach Blinko, a little background on what goes on behind the scenes in the coaching staff, and how everybody here at the Southwest Eagles facility, including administration at Mooney, and also including the students and staff, wish Coach Blinko and all their sporting events here good luck. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.
Grosso's, an Imperial Valley tradition since 1955. Family owned and operated. Located at 1902 West Main Street, El Centro. Grosso's is open Wednesday through Sunday at 5 p.m. Order to go or come in for the Italian dining experience.
Imperial Flying Service, taking care of the entire Imperial Valley with all your aviation fuel needs. Imperial Flying Service is a proud supporter of our U.S. military, the aviation community, and all Imperial Valley communities.
InnerCare since 1970. When it comes to healthcare, InnerCare is here to help, with locations throughout the Imperial Valley. InnerCare, improving the health and wellness of the community.
Whether you're looking to purchase or sell, your next home awaits. Give the Dom team a call. With over 50 years of experience and over 100 years in the Imperial Valley, Andy and Doug can help you find the right home at the right price fast. Visit us online at www.thedomteam.com and let Andrew and Doug find the perfect home for you. Call today, 760 337-8600.
Lee Tire Company. We are a local, family-owned business specializing in tires and automotive needs. We are located at 114 Main Street, El Centro. Call us at 760-352-1721.
Welcome back as we have halftime score with the Central Spartans 18, Southwest Eagles, and Momentum 6. Coach Swearingen now has a little bit of information for some stats from the first half. Go ahead, Coach.
Were a big factor, but both teams had 5 penalties, and get a load of this, both teams were penalized 50 yards, so that was dead even. But here's where the big difference took place. Southwest ran 26 plays, 17 run, 8 pass, 1 punt. Central ran 37 plays, 18 run, 19 pass. Each team had a turnover. Southwest lost a fumble and Central threw an interception. And Central's defense produced 2 sacks in that first half. The big difference, I think, to this point, I honestly believe is Central's offensive line at this point.
Well, and this is early in the game, and when this happens early in the games, teams are able to adjust right now. I believe that fumble in that first drive of Southwest, I mean, they had a little bit of good momentum going. The ball was midfield, Coach, and Central was able to were they able to capitalize on that drive when they got the fumble back?
And you've been through it as a player, and you've seen it, Will, as an announcer. Turnovers is an adversity in football that you tell teams you have to overcome. Now, Southwest turned it over. Central turned around, turned it into a score.
Yeah.
And
look, a lot of people predicted this game by halftime. Max Brex predicted to score 39 points.
Right,
points
exactly.
different. So, interesting ball game, Coach. But
yes.
I am going to have to go back that I still believe going into that half that Southwest went in with a little bit of momentum because at the last play of the game was the interception by the Eagles.
Now, a big one, Will, is the fact that Southwest has to kick off to Central. And to me, Southwest needs to stop Central on this first possession.
Well, I'll tell you what, Nico Biesca has had his way at the running back position for the Central Spartans.
Yes,
Coach.
yes.
And so the Lions, but, when you look at what he's doing and then you look at the score, they're off a little bit. It looks to me the score should be 30-6.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah.
But then again, look at the penalties that I was talking about. They come at crucial times.
Now, did you say if they're in double digits, both teams are in
Both teams have had 5 penalties, and both teams 50 yards.
Wow, Coach. And one of them, if it's called on that same kid again, one of them, he'll be ejected from the game.
Yes. Unsportsmanlike.
It's kind of, I wouldn't say it's unheard of. It's just, I would call that, you know what? No coach is going to be happy having 5 penalties costing them 50 yards that much, Coach.
No.
So before we get ready for the kickoff, take care of a little bit of business. Casbros Design Shop, where they offer trophies, awards, custom T-shirts with embroidery, signs, and banners, located in Brawley. Give Troy a call at 760-550-6878. And to be honest with you, I know other people are watching the VSN Imperial Calexico. If we can get an update from that score, please. or we will reach out to our VSN crew. But still, you got 2 doubleheaders out here, 2 good games, City Championship, and then you got Calexico Bulldogs visiting the Imperial Tigers, Coach.
Right. This first series is a big one for Southwest. They're only down 18-6, but they have to stop Central on this first drive. First possession, I should say.
And I'm trying to get a number. I know it's that first number is a 2, and I believe it's a 22, Coach.
They're hard to read, Will. They really are.
I'm telling you, the people watching VSN right now, they actually have a better.
They have a better, yes, view than us.
Yeah, because I'm looking on the screen right here, and I'm figuring that out on the screen. So that's actually number, I believe, number 22 kicking off for the
short kick. Central's going to have good field position. Missed tackle. He was trying to get to the wall, but he on the right side, but he couldn't get there.
Well, I'll tell you what's making a little bit of difference for me. This wind's blowing a little bit, and it's messing up all my papers, Coach, which makes it hard for me to read this roster. But
I have to admit, I gave up in the first half when it picked up. Central comes out with Twins right, Twins left.
So that was Zapata on the kickoff, number 22.
There's the run.
No, and why would you change it, Coach? Why would you change
if
it?
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Why not give it back to Nico? He menaced to Nico up the middle, let him get up to the line of scrimmage. He's going to scoot up the middle, or he's going to scoot it up to the outside. And look, he's not touching color till after he passes the line of scrimmage, Coach.
There's nobody touching him.
Now, Coach, you got a middle linebacker playing there. Look at the other backers, how far outside they are.
There's another first down.
I mean, what I'm noticing is, like, they're playing that outside. Let's not let them get outside. But look, that's what they start running up the middle then.
And they're playing deep.
Yeah. So, well, that run right there was good enough for that run by Emilio Morales was good for a first down for the Central Spartans, Coach.
Boy, they've got the backers. Now they've moved up a little bit.
Quick pass, number 19, Joshua Garcia, able to take it down the sideline, Coach, and he is knocked out of bounds.
Now, for people watching, and some of the Southwest fans were talking about a block in the back over here. That wasn't, and I'll tell you why. I watched. The wide receiver for Central, his contact was face-to-face, and the defender turned and went.
Exactly.
And he never lost contact with him.
Now, which a lot of people only see the end of that play, Coach, and they think, well, he pushed him in the back. Yeah, but if you maintain contact after you start from the front and you end up in the back, it is a legal block.
Right.
He menaced out the throw. Boom. Tackled hard by number 52 of the Southwest Eagles. Knocked down, but I think it's going to be good enough. Going to be short for a second down. That's Domingo Alacrán.
Well, Central's just driving the ball.
Little shifting around while he reads it. Another quick pass to number 19.
Oh, now there's a block in the back. I thought.
Joshua.
Let's see if there's a flag.
I don't see a flag, Coach, and it's tackled inbound. Joshua Garcia.
Wow, I guess not.
Getting some, when we're used to seeing Arturo Estrada for all these positive yards, now we're seeing a guy come out, Joshua Garcia, come out and make a difference. That's number 19, Garcia.
Twins right, Twins left. Motion.
Nico's still in the back.
There's the run.
Good for a touchdown. Once again, Emilio Rodriguez with the lead block. Good enough for Nico Vescas to get in there and score and make the point. make the score right now, 24-6, Central Spartans. Now, I'll tell you what, I believe they're gonna keep kicking this PAT because they got to fix this, Coach. They got to fix this PAT.
They got to fix this.
But do they fix it by running it, or do they fix it by going for 2?
They're going that power set. They're going for the 2. That power set. And he's in.
Oh, Coach, he's in standing up.
Hey, he's standing up. Yeah, nobody touched him.
Hey, listen, if you need one of those fresh new fades, please do not hesitate to visit Big Chris. Not only visit Big Chris, but also congratulate him for being the #1 choice in Imperial Valley as the top barbershop in Imperial Valley. Way to go, Chris. Located at 317 Wake Avenue in El Centro. Top-notch barber. Tell him VSN sent him. RDO, minimize your downtime, protect your equipment, invest by stopping by the Imperial Valley Imperial headquarters, located at 3275-86. Nothing runs like a deer. Say hello to all the guys down there. We got Steve Garcia. We also have Steven Daniloff. And then, of course, good friend from a long time, coached him at Pop Warner and actually coached his kid, Cosio. So good seeing all those guys down there at RDO. Raleigh Police Foundation, Coach, one of those things where people get together, a nonprofit organization, and help out the police department, with the canine support technology and youth programs. Can't go wrong when it comes to helping out any type of police force out there. So you can get a hold of them at Raleigh Police Foundation for more information. Coach, what did you think of that Prime Hydration fruit flavor you had right now?
That was excellent. It was excellent.
Pretty good stuff, huh?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Line drive kick down the middle.
That drive by Central was a rock song, taking care of business.
Yeah, and it's
it was.
I don't think it's
with
with the
dead ball, kicking fraction on Central, 5-yard re-kick.
Yeah, I don't even know what a kick infraction is, Coach, unless but it's going to send them 5 yards back. But I'll tell you what, if you're a Southwest Eagle, I mean, it only took a little under 3 minutes.
Yes.
For the Spartans to score on that first drive. It's not what the Eagles wanted. Let's see what the Eagles come up with next.
I think it was a key possession. I really do.
Short kick.
They're going to have good field position on their own 40, right at their own 41-yard line, but that's good field position.
I'll tell you what, Coach, and I think I know the answer to this. Did you ever teach any of these kids when they got the kickoff to juke a little bit, juke left, juke right, or did you teach them to go straight up?
You know what, Will, we usually had a wall, one place or the other, or wedge. And if we wedged, we told the kids, stutter step, wait for that wedge so something will open, and then you accelerate. If it was a wall return, you sprint and get behind that wall.
All right, Younger brings them up, Coach.
Straight handoff. Wow, right up the gut.
Coach, I'm telling you, Coach, that actually looked really good. We are seeing, I'll tell you what, we're finding a little bit of gap on the Central Spartan defense right here.
I'll tell you, that was a nice play by Southwest. Very nice.
I'll tell you what, if they're going to let.
Boy, they brought the farm, and there's the results.
If they're going to let Cervantes just run up the middle, why not try it again, right?
Yeah.
As Younger comes to the sideline.
Looks like he's got a first.
And
I don't know. They've been marking him short.
And I'll tell you what, Coach, even though it does look like he does have a first, it's so deceptive. But that's why they pay the guys the money down there.
Yep. Whoa, he almost popped it. They right up the gut, and they almost popped it.
To tell you the truth, Coach, you can tell it's come to regular season, especially with this temperature changes, this weather, right? There's one thing about football, Coach. Once that weather starts changing, you know the playoffs are coming right around the corner.
Yes. Little option. Little option there.
Good to see a little different view. I mean, that's the first time they run the option
Yeah,
tonight, right, Coach?
it is. That's the first option play tonight. When they ran that outside veer play early, that was just it was handoff. It was just outside veer lanes, but there was no option fake.
The thing was, they still ran it with Cervantes to the outside. He's the one that's been doing all the damage up the middle.
Uh-oh.
We have a legal substitution on the offense. We have 12 men on the field. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
And that's one of those penalties, Coach.
That's what, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. It's a dumb mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, and those are the things that shouldn't be happening, with 12 men on the field like that.
Not at this point in the season, Will. No.
I'll tell you what, Cervantes is just a workhorse for these Eagles right here. But, third down, Coach, you got about a long 7 yards to go. Youngers calls the play. They're going into that quick formation, Coach. Oh, look at all the room he has in front of him, Coach. Tucks it in.
Yes, he does. I don't know where they're going to mark him out over there. But again, he got around the defensive end.
Yeah, because he's not hesitating now. When he does that bootleg right there, Coach, he's able to get around that end, and he's just got the speed to make him. And to tell you the truth, I thought it'd be a little bit closer than that, but this is fourth down territory, kind of obvious.
He's got to go for it.
Yeah. Esqued Realty is your hometown real estate office in Calexico, serving the entire Imperial Valley. Go see Mark Esqued, the mark of excellence. You can call him at 760-357-9707. Trips to the right, Coach. Go. He's got it. Ooh. Coach, he got back, and no, it's going to be short because
he's short.
Yeah, he only got back to the 35-yard line.
He's short.
Hey, I still don't disagree with that call, though.
No.
You know what? Now your defense just has to hold the Central Spartans from a score right now, and they'll still be okay. Umala's Outlet, the best mattress at the best prices in Imperial Valley. Get a free box spring anytime you mention VSN. Located at Ayton Road in Imperial. You cannot miss them. Stop by there and let them know that VSN sent you down there. Plus, not only that, you get a free box spring. Heck, anything free these days is good. And just like the Eagles, Coach, why change anything for the Spartans if Nico Vesca's still gonna be able to run up the middle on that? As we look at a timeout out in the field right now, we at VSN will be right back after this.
Marianne Valenzuela Fenley is your State Farm insurance agent in the Imperial Valley. And like a good neighbor, she's located at 528 G Street in Brawley. Call State Farm agent Marianne Valenzuela Fenley at 760-344-0447 for your home, auto, and life insurance.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
We're here at Burgers and Beer with the best burgers in town.
We get to sit together and enjoy the great food.
I like from Burgers and Beer is in the lemonade.
For the fresh iced tea, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
It was wonderful, very fast, very efficient.
I love the great food and family environment.
I love the burgers and the customer service.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
Back to action with Coach Swearingen and Will Torrez.
Oh, boy. Ah, he's gone.
Yeah. And I see no penalties out there, Coach. That's Arturo Estrada. Jimenez to Arturo Estrada. Now, Coach, let me just ask you this. What difference are you seeing in that young sophomore quarterback from the Central Spartans? Confidence? Does that come into you?
I tell you right now, as the game progresses, he's getting more and more confident.
No, yeah, Coach.
That pass was almost intercepted, but he got it over the defensive man, and then it was lights out.
Yeah, he's showing like he belongs there now. So good for the sophomore quarterback to be stepping up there.
Power set. 2 points, and he's in. 34.
Well, let me tell you something here, Coach. The Imperial Irrigation, IID, is your public water and energy company providing reliable water service and energy to Imperial Valley. And obviously there's a lot of good people down there, a lot of people that support VSN. I'd like to say a thank you to some of them. Our board of directors, all of them, all four of them, just been very supportive of VSN with the president right now, Cardenas, Doc Stetter in the north end. We have Gonzalez. And then we have Eugenio out of Imperial now is the other director. So we'd like to say thank you to all of them. And a lot of people that make IID happen, Coach. You know, Susie Carrillo, she's a big hustler. I'll tell you what, when it comes to supporting IID, she's one of those people that's out at all the schools promoting, you know, on career days and stuff like that.
Yep.
And I happen to work for some good people myself, man. One just retired. One was a ball player and a coach with you, old Raymond Cope.
Uh-huh.
And
I know Ray well.
Yeah. Was he grouchy back then, Coach? You know what? I take that back. I'm not going to say nothing. Jamie Butler, you know, one of the other good peoples. And then Pancho Perez and Robbie Sheehan in the north end. So a lot of good people down there at the IID, Coach.
Central has taken over the ball game here in these for their two possessions this second half. They had a 6-play drive, scored, and a 2-play drive and scored. And I said it, and I firmly believe that the difference is right now is Central's offensive line.
Well, Coach, it didn't start off that way because, you know, that first drive, that was just not like them, you know.
Yep. But that line has they've taken over the game.
And it's been the defense that has been carrying them most of these games prior to this game,
Oh, no,
Coach.
their defense has played well, with the exception of the breakdown on the pass play, and I'm not taking anything away from Youngers and the receiver.
Yeah.
But that was the one breakdown on the corner. And that was – otherwise, the defense has played well.
And as we talked
Straight handoff.
You know, when we talked during our podcast, Coach, you know, if Southwest can get some positive yards, and when I mean positive, Coach, I mean don't let this game get away from you.
Right.
Look, they're going to be entering Division 5, I believe. Southwest will be entering Division 5. And they can do a little bit of damage there, Coach.
No, they can do a whole lot of damage there.
Yeah. So there is a bright spot. There is that light at the end of the tunnel for the Southwest Eagles. You know, the thing is to get in there. And the other thing is that they're going to be playing teams that are ranked higher than them. Two Division 2, Brawley and El Centro, and Division 3 in Imperial.
Right. He's going to scramble again. First down.
Hey, Coach, I'm going to have to change the subject here a little bit, but we have a score at Imperial. We have right now Calexico 14,
wow,
Imperial 9.
Woo!
Now, Coach,
wow.
I didn't expect that, but
no,
we did
either.
say that Imperial Tigers, well, I said it. I'm not going to say everybody else said it. They needed to come out strong, Coach.
Yep.
They needed to come out strong.
I am surprised at that score. I am surprised.
Now, we didn't think that they would blow Calexico away, but for Calexico, they're in a good spot right now. Ooh, Coach. And he knows that.
He just flat dropped the ball.
He just dropped the ball.
What the old saying, hit him in the wrong place, hit him in the hands.
Hit him in the hands. And, I'll tell you what, Julian Lopez knows that too. You know what it is, though? They turn that head because they just want to get upfield and get some yards up there.
Oh, yeah.
Marianne Valenzuela Finley, your State Farm Insurance, located on 122 Main Street in Brawley. Give her a call at 760-344-0447 for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We got trips left.
Oh, Coach.
Wide open.
Coach, we saw that from up here, huh?
Yes,
Coach?
wide open.
And that's what separates. Yeah, Coach. I don't even know where to go from that one because it would have really rocked and rolled the stadium on this side over here. And we had nobody was able to catch him, Coach. Yeah, there was nobody close of even touching him on that one. So, well, it is what it is. Next play, third down.
Man, was he open.
Yeah. 3rd and 10, Coach.
All right. They got twins to the right, twins left.
Oh, my God. He's just an athlete, Coach. He's just an athlete. Yeah, that Youngers, man, he's just making things happen. And can you imagine if they did have Mills and with Youngers back out there, I mean, they're missing what they're doing, what's happening. First of all, they're missing Estrada as a wide receiver. That's key right there. But you also have to look at the fact that they're missing Youngers as a wide receiver.
What year in school is Youngers?
This is a senior year right now.
Senior year.
Yeah, he's a 4-year varsity starter, Coach.
Well, I'll tell you, his legs, his scrambling ability has really impressed me.
Yeah. Your Town Pump Steakhouse. For the best steaks in Imperial Valley, visit the original Town Pump, located 200 West Main Street in Westmoreland. Bounces off. Arturo Estrada takes it. Jukes left, jukes right. Takes off, gets a couple more yards, Coach.
Good return.
And we got penalties all over the field out there.
Yep.
Letterman & Bros is a production and retailer of custom Letterman jackets, serving the Imperial Valley for over 20 years. Give Daniel a call at 760-693-5034. Let's see what John Seaman has out in the field right there. I saw about 4 penalties.
Personal foul, line side block on Central, 15 yards, be first down.
And, Coach, that's see, I'm just so happy 15. With this mic. I'll be honest with you. Coach, I saw, like, the penalties thrown on the pile. So sometimes you look for those type of penalties. It's going to be a face mask or pushing it back. I didn't see it, but, I mean, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I just didn't see it. So that's why I'm real happy to actually get the correct information on the field out there.
Look, we can't get any further away unless we were on the freeway behind us from the play.
I hear you, Coach. I hear you.
There's the run, Will. Right up the gut. That's that Central offensive line.
I'll tell you what I'm wishing for, Coach. After this game's over, Grossos is only down the street a little bit. If they're open late, I would love to go down there. It's a family-owned, operated business located at 1902 West Main in El Centro for that fine Italian dining experience, man. I sure wouldn't mind after this game, Coach.
Well, take me with you.
You're on the bus. There he goes.
He's gone.
Gone.
He's gone.
He was able to break through some tackles, Coach. Oh, that might be a little horse collar call right there.
Yep, and there goes the flags.
Well, they're not going to take the score down. They are going to get the flag, but it's a horse collar. And let me explain horse collar just to get it down right. You don't – for it to be a penalty, you have to grab the guy, the runner, the ball runner, from the back of the shoulder pads where the name's at. But he can't fall forward. You actually have to pull him, and he has to fall back for it to be a horse collar penalty. And, I just want to make sure that that's what we have out there, and we'll check with John Seaman right now. Let's see what he's got.
We have a dead ball, personal foul, horse collar on Southwest. The touchdown counts. The penalty will be taken on the kickoff. We're going to do one on time down.
And that was a perfect explanation on that call. Because a dead ball foul, they'll put the penalties up there.
On the kickoff.
On the kickoff.
And they're in the power set. They're going for two again. And he's going to untouched.
Yeah, and that's Nico again with the straight out of the shotgun formation, out of the Wildcat, just getting in there and getting. Really, you're correct when you say untouched. Intercare, when it comes to health care, Intercare is here to help with locations throughout Imperial Valley. Intercare, improving the health and wellness of our community. And let me say hello to my good friends, Doug and Andrew Dom. Listen, big supporters of VSN. It's always great to talk to them. In fact, we got them scheduled coming up at halftime, both of them, in fact. I've already had Doug up here, but I want to talk to Andrew a little bit. He's got some stories back in his days. Of course, they're true Wildcat fans, so I'd really interested in some of the stories they got to say. But the Dom family has been in the Valley since 1908. For business, residential, and farmland real estate, it's a Dom team. As that kick, Coach, look how much it affects them right now.
Well, I added up here. Central's had the ball 3 possessions. They've run a total 10 plays and scored 3 touchdowns. And if the way it looks, that means the fourth quarter is going to be a running clock.
You know, Coach, I'm looking up there, and just a little while ago it was 22-6 or something like that, right? What the heck happened, man?
Well,
you just explained it, really, to be honest with you.
Knowing David as well as I know him, he had a few things to say, got his team up, and they've come out and played that way the second half.
IB Welding and Mechanical, industrial welding contractor serving the geothermal and all industrial facilities in Imperial Valley. IB Welding is a proud sponsor of Valley Sports Network. Give Fred a call at 760-483-WELD. And Coach, let me say something that I haven't said a lot lately. People, I hope you guys are enjoying our broadcast, but let me tell you something. Please say thank you to our sponsors, because without them, this really doesn't happen. We are so thankful that we have great people in our community that sponsor this VSN live stream.
That's just the old-fashioned sweep.
Yeah, and the only difference is, Coach, where Cervantes does an excellent job in between the tackles, for him to get to the outside, look, he's built like a fullback, and then the fullbacks,
yeah.
what it is just so hard to tackle him. So while we have somebody down the field right now, VSN will take a break, and we'll be right back after this.
Ojeda Industries is here to offer solutions with exceptional products and services for all your agricultural, industrial, and power transmission needs. It's Ojeda Industries, hydraulic repair service in Brawley at 1698 Jones Street. Call us at 760-623-7299.
Back to action here, as I'll give you guys an update right after this score. Right after this snap right here. Coach, do we have? Yes, we have a catch on the sideline.
Yes, we do. It's a completion.
Coach, we have an update on the Imperial game right now. Imperial comes back and scores, making the score 15-14 in the third quarter.
Wow.
We did not. Nobody. Ron, Coach Swearingen, Jalen, and Ron Rubio did not think that score was going to be that close.
No, we didn't.
So credit to Calexico, Coach. You know what?
Hey.
I'll tell you what, John Moreno told me they got a little embarrassed getting beat by Hopeville. But we know that Hopeville's a good team, though.
Yes. Oh. Wow. He ran into some daddy smack right there.
Whoa, leading the charge there for them Central Spartans was, of course, number 12, Josel Rodriguez. With 13 seconds to go, 12 seconds to go, they do not have to snap the ball. But I'll tell you what, Central Spartans look like they got woken up, Coach.
Yeah, like I said, I imagine David had a talk with them. So
now we have a new update. Looks like they scored 2 points on that. The score now at Imperial is 17-14 Imperial. So we'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter after this.
South Cali Air Conditioning, the #1 York dealer in the Imperial Valley. Contact them today for all your AC needs. Call them at 760-556-9901.
Day in and day out, your publicly owned Imperial Irrigation District proudly delivers low-cost, reliable energy service to its customers in the Imperial and Coachella Valleys. When compared to other power providers, IID's residential, commercial, and governmental customers all save up to 50% on their monthly energy bills. That's because IID is committed to more than just delivering power. IID is committed to you. IID, where customers always come.
Welcome back with the score 42-6, Central Spartans leading. Start of the fourth quarter here. We're looking at a fourth down.
Punt formation.
Punt formation. And on top of that, short punt. Not what the Eagles needed right now.
Exactly what they did not need.
And Hope, if you're not here for whatever reason, you're not at Imperial or at Southwest, hope you're watching the game at Burgers and Beer for the best burgers in town. Located at 260 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. CR&R Incorporated Environmental Service, with recycling now being more important than ever. C&R has incorporated innovative recycling reuse programs, the face of a greener generation. So even as we look down at the Southwest Eagles right now, we do have the privilege of having a couple of screens up here, and Coach and I keep glancing back at this score that I wouldn't say hard to believe, but it kind of is with that Imperial 17-14.
Central has subbed quite a few people.
Yeah, Central has started to sub now, and I do believe, and I thought he might have been injured, but they do go back with Jonathan Rial back at quarterback right now, and they just want to maybe get everybody healthy out of here, you know. And you know what, Coach, to be honest, to regroup, because that first quarter was not probably El Centro's best first quarter they had.
No. There's the run, and look. Nice. I tell you what, it was not only a nice hole, but a nice move by the back.
Yeah. And
once he cleared that line, great move to the outside.
And I believe, now I'm going to double check this, but I do believe that that's Christian Brandon Mayo, number 4.
And we have a penalty on it, don't we? Or not?
I thought I saw something, but there is.
I thought I did too.
No, there looks like there be no penalty. And, Coach, that is.
Yes, there is. Yep, they just marked it off. 5 yards, right.
Okay, well, that's going to nullify a great run by Mayo.
Yes.
Coach, he looked pretty good running back there. Wide open, good
nice pass.
Open field tackle.
Nice pattern.
And, Coach, I'm trying to look up where Brandon Mayo, what grade is he in right here? When I look up Brandon Mayo, he's a senior. He's a 5'8", 150 pounds. But, man, he sure looked good coming out of that backfield.
Yes.
There. Havens Landscaping, located at 603 Main Street. Back to action with Coach Swearingen after this. That's Mayo, Coach. Wow. And they can't get a first down, so it's going to be second down. Ball going to be placed on about the 4-yard line. Havens & Sons, specializing in gravel, rock, stone. For all your landscaping needs, give them a call. Cannot forget Reach Medical Response Service. Donnie Wharton reminds you that when seconds count, depend on Reach Medical Transport Service.
Coach Pena's got a stable.
Yeah, Coach. I mean, just to get on top of that lineup, that's why these kids, they bust their butts to get in that lineup, Coach. Little play action fake. What happened there, Coach? Do we have an interception? Yeah, now, Coach, I believe we have an interception.
Yes, we do.
And John Seaman is informing us that we will have a running clock.
Yep.
Tony and Patricia Ojeda, serving the Imperial Valley for all your industrial and agricultural needs, such as hydraulic service, repair, located at 1698 Jones Street in El Centro. La Fonda Bar and Grill, experience the vibrant flavors of Mexico. Sizzling carne asada to mouthwatering enchiladas, located at 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Our good friends at Imperial Flying Service, taking care of the whole Imperial Valley when it comes to your aviation fuel needs. Proud supporter of our U.S. military.
Run all the way.
Well, like we said, Younger still has a lot of legs underneath him. Now, they do get Mills back. From what I'm hearing, they do get Mills back. So that's just going to add a little bit to that whole Eagles things. Cannot forget Imperial Valley College, founded in 1962. Dr. Johnson and his whole entire staff were extremely fortunate to be able to have a partnership with them to keep this VSN live stream going.
Option.
Looks good.
Defended well.
Defended well, Coach. You're exactly right.
Defended very well.
That's number 32 for Southwest Eagles. That's Underwood taking that option to the outside. Hey, let's not forget Driscoll's, man, serving the Imperial Valley since 1979. Look, when you want to get quality custom gear, you need to get a hold of them. They do silk screens, embroidery, and one of their favorite things to do is Letterman jackets. So stop by their location at 1470 West State Street in El Centro. And I got a update from the Scripps Ranch area there, Coach.
Okay.
Youngers, as we get an incomplete pass, the clock will not stop on a running clock. We have the score, Scripps Ranch 32, Brawley 19, 3 minutes to go in that game, Coach. South Cali Air, the #1 York dealer in Imperial Valley. Thank you very much for being our first year proud sponsor of the VSN Valley Sports Network. Contact them today for all your AC and heating needs.
Central's also sub people on defense. Looking at.
Whoa, that was an excellent catch there. Oh, just Luis Emilio Morales was able to just get up there and bring that ball down. Excellent defensive play by the Central Spartans there, and that was Emilio Morales. Listen, go down, say hello to Troy, tell him you heard his name on Valley Sports Network City Championship, where they offer trophy awards, custom T-shirts, embroideries, signs, banners, located in Brawley. Give Troy a call, 760-550-6878. As I mentioned before, JJ's Tire, 24-hour road service where it comes to new tire sales service, located on Main Street in El Centro, but the guy is available 24/7 days a week. You can give him a call at 760-455-3100. Is that Mayo again, Coach? That's Mayo. Yep. Mayo is just, he reminds me of one of those scat backs, Coach.
I'm telling you, David's got a stable.
Yeah. Keystone HR provides real business solutions that make economic sense. For a free business evaluation, give them a call at 760-427-2878. That's Keystone HR Employee Services. Can't forget our friends at Hart Insurance, Christy, Liz, and Susan. Give them a call at 760-344-1400. Coach, I can just tell by the way he runs. That's Mayo, but we have a penalty. We have a penalty down the field. A lot of brand new looking jerseys, clean ones. Let's see what the call is out on the field.
Holding during the run on Central from the spot of the foul. Replay, second down.
So
we're going to go from right there. Yeah.
The only thing that has stopped the Central Spartans in the second half is the Central Spartans themselves, Coach.
Yep, they've had 4 penalties for 35 yards.
Johnny's Burritos, thank you for being a part of our community, and we look forward to serving you and your family to come. Located in Brawley, Imperial, and El Centro since 1963. Started at the Brawley location. Oh, fumble on the field, but Mayo was able to get it back, Coach.
He got it back.
Sunbelt Rentals, when you need equipment for your next project, look to the experts at Sunbelt Rentals. Fast, reliable, and affordable rentals located at 2396 Highway 86. I'm getting so good at reading these ads, Coach, that I'm not.
I like Mayo. I do.
Yeah. Like to thank Prime Hydration for their generous support. Their first year come on. Well, they are located in Crown Court. Mayo up the middle. And nothing getting out of this one, Coach. Prime Hydration for the perfect boost for any endeavor. Brought to you by the Alfred Distributing family. Coach?
You know, for people watching, Coach Pena for Central could right now be airing the ball out. But he is not doing it. He's not trying to rub it into Southwest's face. He's just running the ball to run the clock out.
Yeah, and when you talk about running the clock out, it's 1:07 to go. And what I think he's waiting for is the 5 seconds to go, and I think he's going to call a timeout, Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that way they use up as much time as the clock.
Yes.
Amada's Outlet for the best mattresses at the best prices in Imperial Valley. You can find them at the corner of Highway 86 and Ayton Road. Get a free box spring with any mattress purchase just by using the code VSN. Esquer Realty is your hometown real estate office in Calexico, serving the whole Imperial Valley. Go see Mark Esquer, the mark of excellence. Coach, what are your thoughts after this game?
Well, you said it when you talked about in Division 5, Southwest being able to wreak a little havoc. They can wreak a whole lot of havoc in that division. But Central, the second half has just turned it on, and they're the Central team in the second half that you and I watched against Palm Desert and watched against Granite Hills. Good punt.
You better watch what you wish for when you're standing in front of that punt right there.
Yes.
So with 45 seconds to go, the Southwest Eagles will get the ball, of course, as you look at a 42-6 score. I'm going to go downfield. We're going to get our player of the game. Coach Swearingen, I'm going to leave him in charge up here. He's going to give a recap of the game. After the game's over, we're going to go to some commercials, and then he's going to give you a recap. He's got some notes written down, and he's going to talk about next week what some of the things that are happening here. But before that, with 14 seconds to go, I don't even think they're going to have to clock it. So from VSN, Will Torrez, Coach Swearingen, we'll be right back after this break.
Casbros, it's that time of year again. Team shirt options are available and ready to go out for adult, youth, and toddler sizes. Call us and let us know how we can help at 760-550-6878. Letterman and Bros, keeping up with the all-American high school tradition, athletics and academics. 20 years of experience serving the whole Imperial Valley.
We just moved, so there's millions of...
Valley is in bloom, over 9 acres.
When we started, we grew a quarter of an acre.
Now I'm taking on new products on the regular.
We always dreamed of having this property, so...
I want to make my yard look as beautiful as...
Largemouth bass?
Yep.
We've got tons of them, don't we, buddy?
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours?
Visit us online at rdoequipment.com or contact your local RDO for in-stock availability.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in tonight. And for those of you who watched, it was like two different ball games. The first half, very close. South opened the second half. Southwest was still in the ball game, 18-6, and or whatever it was, 24-6. But I told Will sitting up here that the key was stopping Central that first possession, and Southwest was not able to do it. And Central scored rapidly. My God, in 10 plays, they scored 3 touchdowns, and the game was basically over. Coach Pena substituted on offense and defense quite liberally in the second half. And I said it and I mean it. I think the true difference was Central's offensive line. I think they just dominated the ball game. Maybe not very, very early, but they took the game over and certainly controlled it the second half. Central's defense played solid, very solid. One mistake that we picked up here, but outside of that, they played very, very well. Well, for Will Torrez, the entire VSN crew, this is Coach Swearingen signing off. Have a good night.